Hello everyone, this is going to be a daily tarot reading for March 26, 2018. 4-card spread, guys. The first card is showing a past aspect that is going to influence our day-to-day, and we have the Three of Pentacles for that position. The second card that shows up the day itself, that will be the Queen of Swords. The third card represents challenges which one needs to overcome. That will be the Eight of Cups. And the last card, it is representing the guidance for the day. That will be the Queen of Wands. Okay. So by the looks of those couple of cards, which are the strongest cards in the spread, you know, they're representing the day itself. From what it becomes, you know, what leads to that, it's it's a day where we can fix our certain issues which we allowed to happen in the past. So it's a day where we can actually alter our outcomes. A day where we are going to reflect a poignant previous experience of being either harsh or being ignorant for us, for other people's advices, you know, advices that we have been given, though, because we were way too either cocky or way too proud. We didn't take under consideration, and that's why we didn't had exactly what we could have achieved in its full glory back then in the past. And right now we are reflecting those kind of, as I said, poignant experiences, so we can draw from that experience in general and not allow the same mistake to happen again. Very important during that day, guys, is to reflect to your keen mind and foresight as well. So there is a clues all around you which are allowing you to tap into the foresight and start presuming what could happen either into your career and either into your relationship with a fairly accurate results. That being said, whatever your logic is pointing you toward, it is most likely true. So don't allow your emotions, and especially your emotional state, to blur your vision, because it's all about being forewarned during that particular day. And thus, if you take under consideration the forewarning, then you are going to find yourself forearmed as well. If we're talking about career development during that day, it does look like that you will be quite capable of pushing your things through, your responsibilities and your project, exactly recognizing, guys, the futile attempts that you have done in the past in similar matters, learning your lesson from that, and this time around you by changing your strategies and by exerting, as I said, keen mind and logic into your tasks in the career, it does look like that you will make quite of an advance. Now, the challenges that one needs to overcome, it is the Eight of Cups, and this is a typical card where some things needs to be left exactly as they are, and thus one moves toward the future, taking and start shaping on a better and also more positive perspective. So it is very important as well to recognize that day, guys, that sometimes when you try to necessarily change things, as I said, you will alter outcomes, but this doesn't mean that you can change everything, and you got to recognize what is unchangeable, and by doing so you will be able to obtain and maintain as well with it a much better perspective and much positive outlook toward the future. Emotional instability during that day is the last thing you want. So if you are encountering people or you are getting involved into a situation that are making you emotionally unstable, it is best if you can detach from those kind of events, you know, and withdraws, because the only thing what they are going to do is just plummet you into a swamp of negativity. So what you need to really do during that day, guys, is mark with the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, it's a typical archetype of someone who it's very well aware of what one's capabilities are, and especially your personal capabilities. That being said, you will be very acute with recognizing what you can do and what you cannot do, and what you are, where you will be lucrative at and productive, and where you will waste your time. So during that day, guys, you need to take on tasks, responsibilities, and objectives in general, which you can actually do with ease, and in the same time you do have an acute sense of how things can be done. Very important to be said here during that particular day is that if it is required a sacrifice as well with the Queen of Wands, because this is a leader, and a usual property of a leader is that the leader is willing to sacrifice oneself for the good of all, so taking one for the team. A certain sacrifice is gonna pay off as well. I'm not talking about that you are going to become a martyr, but you will definitely be recognized as a very good person, you know, stepping for someone, or in general having a back of someone which is finding themselves into a fragile state. The Queen of Wands, it's a typical card where one needs to focus on career mainly. So that day, if you are finding yourself jobless, it could be a day having these four cards, that couple and that couple. It is a day where you may start thinking of changing the field of where you are searching your jobs, or trying out different varieties of what you are usually trying to find out as a job until now, and reprioritizing yourself into a different field of expertise. Talking about your relationship today, guys, one will recognize some unfair treatment that one did, and it's going to try to fix that. It's going to try to make up for it, hoping that their partner is going to forgive them. This is what the day is all about, and how productive that is going to be all comes to that, how fast and how much you're going to recognize you know, where you're good at and where your blessings lie, and where you actually lack things like skill, knowledge, compassion, if you want to say it that way, solidarity, etc., etc., and try to shine only with what you truly have, and don't try to fill the gaps, because everybody have gaps, and one needs to live with the gaps that one has, and in the same time capitalize on the positivity and the blessings that one has. So that was your tarot reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked it. And in case you're interested in a private reading with me, everything you need to know about it will be listed down there in the description of this video. That being said, Rad signing out now. See you next time. Bye.